Hello, my creative friends. We are on our final fourth video how to draw 100 100 people in 4 days. How to draw quick and emotional sketches. All my previous videos to this series I gathered in a special playlist. I will put a link somewhere here. Today is so great, dull and rainy day, but we will manage to complete our final part of this challenge. By the way, how are you? Are you drawing along with me? Do you manage to do it on time? How do you feel about it? If you don't even start it, but you are interested in this project, tell me in comments what stops you, what obstacles you are struggling with. Maybe I will give you advice how to overcome your fears and your inner obstacles. Maybe I can help you with it, because I am sure that anyone who can 25 spare minutes can complete this challenge. Everyone. So be sure, even if you're complete beginner, if you're adult person very serious who never try to draw, you can do it. Be sure. I'm convinced in it. So, do you do you feel that you can complete it? I know that you can, but you should to believe in yourself. And what do you think before our final step into this challenge? We already managed to draw 75 people in 3 days, and we have only the last step. What do you think? You just need to grab yourself into your hug and start doing it. You will complete it. But before we start our today's practice, I forgot to tell you that I will tell you a little bit later. Okay, this video is in the shape of live stream. Before I tell you the guidelines to this challenge and start our today's drawing practice, I would like to tell you a short story from my life, just from late November of 25th year, just as an illustration how regular practice can help you, not only in drawing, but general in your life, in the other spheres of your life, and it strongly help you to build your person, your strong person. In later autumn previous year and winter, we spent several months in Thailand with my husband, and it was my beloved travel. I were eager to go there, and I had great anticipation. I know this country. I have been there a lot of times, but the last time, I would like to draw there a lot and maybe complete travel book or so on, in spite of the fact that at that time it was not far long. Now it is the end of March, so November, December, January, February, now March 5, it is even less than a half of a year. At that time, I was not drawing, not a lot. I wasn't drawing at all. I had a long period of burning out, and I have not been drawing that time. But I thought that maybe this travel, this amazing country with delicious food, beautiful, scenes and nature, flowers will help me to overcome this burnout period. But at maybe in no, maybe it's really happened because now I draw a lot and I don't see this there a problem. But that time, 5 months ago, I felt stuck and I did not manage to draw there, and I made a lot of photo and still I did not draw using them. Maybe in future. And even my husband, who supports me a lot, he is a big fan of this fountain pens he gave me for demonstration. For this demonstration, he is a super fan and adores to write by hand with different beautiful ink, and and he bought there some of these pens and ink, and suggested for me all the time, just Vika, just try. I give you a notebook, just try to do something. And he tried to convince me just to start, and I felt that just it is so hard that I cannot even start. And only once he managed to convince me. It was here, you can see 26th of November. And I have drawn these sketches. These sketches. And they were not bad, I suppose. As for me, they are good for quick sketch practice. But because of the fact that I didn't have I did not have regular practice, it felt very, very hard and overwhelming. And it was the only entry to this notebook where I did something. And after that I wanted, but I felt like a mental pain or something that I just could not do it. I don't have energy, I don't have nothing. And this is the story. This is the end of that story. That I had this desire, but I didn't have any, energy and any option how to start. And I didn't have people who like to draw around me. So after that, when I returned, I started this YouTube channel, and the goal was, and it is still the same, that I would like to draw more. I would like to explore drawing, sketching, painting, and of course I would like to find creative people who can draw with me, with whom I can exchange our experience, our ideas, and create something together. So this YouTube channel helped me already in this, and I started to draw much more. And now I feel, when I at this tiny step to complete the challenge 100 people in 4 days, here it was 6 people, 7, and that's it, and the whole several months. But now I feel that I can easily do it because I draw all the time. And the reason is not me, because I'm the same person, but I have changed a lot from this time. And this regular practice gives me the confidence, not only in my sketches, but in me as a person. And I think this short introduction will convince you to start drawing, because you are not alone. You have me, you have other participants who will join us, I hope so. And you can not only draw with me, you can see how I draw, you can communicate with me, exchange conversations, and you even can show me your sketches, and I can give you some advice. I can observe them and give you words of support. all these things which I would like to have. That's why I understand what people want, because I suppose that people who come to my channel, they are similar to me and they have similar desires. So we are here, we are full of energy. Even if not, it will happen while drawing, you will get this energy. And drawing and sport, I will maybe in future videos or live streams, I will tell you about my tricks how to get more energy, but it is not the topic for today. Today we are closer to our sketching. So now I think that I will be able, if in future I will go to some travel, I will do some travel book also, because now I got that power to do it. And even traveling is not in my future plans, in close future, in April, no. But how can I, enjoy this traveling energy? I would like to make a creative marathon. As we are approaching to urban sketching, I would like to draw every day of April some tiny element of urban sketching. So it could be road signs, a telephone booth, it could be a window or fence, or I don't know, merry-go-round, maybe something, facade, the whole building, something. It is my plan. I am going to use these real materials, fountain pens. Not only them, but it will be my base for this sketching. Today I tried to write and to make lines with it, and it is perfect, very good. In spite of the fact that normally I draw on iPad with digital materials, but I will do this guilty pleasure to draw with real material, because now I don't have others. So my husband generously give me these fountains for drawing. But after that I need to return them to him. So we will start with this urban sketching marathon the 1st of April. It will be next Wednesday. And it is not only, this marathon is not only about sketching or urban sketching. It is about your confidence, about your boldness, about your freedom, and all this development of your strong parts of your personality. I will show how I draw, and I will tell you what I'm thinking for drawing these things. And I hope that I will make them short, not a full length of drawing, just some speed paint. But anyway, you will understand everything. If you have questions, write them in comments. So we have no more talking. Closer to our final part of drawing. Oh, it feels like Friday today. Now by the way, when I'm Russian, and we have this, not a proverb, not a traditional, but this say that if your nose is like itching, it means that you would like to drink a little bit, drink some alcohol. Do you have this, this tradition or this thing, this idea in your culture? Write me in comments if you have it and where are you from, because it is really interesting to exchange our cultural background here. So forget about it. We have our 25 final people of the challenge. Let's draw them And after that, we will come to our final part where we summarize everything, the most important part of the challenge. So stay till the end of the video, because the most important things will be there. All my guidelines to this challenge I told in details in my first video of this series. I will put the link here, and now I will not return to it. But so if you are here for the first time and you just found out about this event, you'd better to go there to this first video and find out all information about it. I tell all secrets which help every beginner or people who don't draw or people who think that they're not creative to complete this a little bit scary challenge and draw the whole set of 100 people in 4 days. And for the rest of you, I just give you a short reminder that we have 25 people to draw, and we will make our final sketch session of this project 25 minutes. It means that we spend only 1 minute for one person, and I set timer 1 minute for one person, and I also insist you to do the same thing, because we don't want burning out. We want just stop where timer found us. If you have only legs of this person, no, next time you will draw it in more schematic, more details, and this person will have only 2 legs, and that's it. End of story. Do it quickly. For this challenge, we are focusing on the quantity. Important thing. Or in different challenges and my courses and workshops, we are focusing on different things, and we learn to switch our brain from different goals. So do it. Choose some speed materials for drawing, markers or ink with brush or watercolor, or you can do it on iPad, something with which you can do beautiful juicy stains. We are not drawing with something fine. No, today no. And remember to draw with nice references. You choose them by yourself and focus on references with people which you like. I mean, the references should attract you, grab your attention. You should be interested in these references. People with interesting appearance, with some expressive gesture or pose or emotions, and some bright feelings. You need to be involved in this process which is depicted on your photos, and try to find references where you can see several characters on the several human characters on the picture, and if they have some interaction, it is even better. And the last thing before we will start, to make this challenge not boring for you today. Today we are going to start our drawings with legs. Every character we are drawing not from the head, but you know how to say, but from the legs. Try not to forget it, because you know I will definitely do it. No problem. So try to draw people from the leg. And by the way, write me in comments. Stop here the video and write me in comments. What do you think? Will you manage to do it? To start drawing with feet and legs? Because if you never tried it, you should have some difficulties. It could be challenging for you, but don't worry. Just practice. It will be maybe challenging, and after 24th, 25th person, it will be easy. So You can do it. I believe in you. And we will see each other in 25 minutes and we will discuss our today's sketches and all results of the challenge in general. So we are here. We have got our 100 people in 4 days. My congratulations to you. But I forgot to, when I started to draw today, I forgot to draw from the legs of people. I told you to do it and I forgot. But after that I remember and everything was okay. So I would like to do a little summary of today's, not of all these days, of 4 days challenge. What I will show you my first and my last sketch of this project, and I suggest you to do the same, to compare, no, let's say yes, to compare your first and the last sketches of the challenge, of today's challenge. So what we can see here, my first and my last one. Yes, for my last one I spent a little bit more time than 1 minute, but anyway, I feel difference. I feel more freedom, boldness, a lot of emotions, more interesting pose. It's some of these changes, they happen subconsciously. The the references which I have chosen. No, a lot of things which are happening and we can only analyze them. What I feel? Yes, I feel that it's really good challenge to do it. Not regularly, but in some time, to return to it, because it really adds to your speed of drawing, for your boldness. I don't know if this word exists, but you don't feel pain after this 100 people. You can just add it once a year or twice a year, this challenge. You can return to it when you feel that you need some, focused time when you draw all these people, and after that you don't feel pain while drawing people, you don't feel scary. If you have some long period of no drawing, you can return to this project and complete it again, and after that you will be in a good sketching shape. After it you can immerse yourself in different types of sketching, botanical sketching, urban sketching, food sketching, of course people, some objects, and you will not have that barrier. You can easily start drawing without fears, and it is maybe the most important benefit which you get. So I also would like, write me in comments and in my Telegram channel where I show everything. The link is in the description. I am waiting for your sketches and your summary of your experience during these 4 days. And that's not it. I also would like to show you my favorite references to this challenge. All these references, I was drawing them. This one, maybe also this one, very cute, old ladies dancing, emotional, dynamic. Of course, this today's final reference, I also like it very much. And let's say I show you one more. It is also from today's practice. I think that it could be interesting to collect this exact, my favorite references from this project into my free Telegram channel, where I share everything. As I told you, the link is in the description. I will make a special post with them, and if you'd like to, you can go there and draw your own interpretations of these references and show them in the comments of that Telegram post. So we can make this interaction. And if you were interested, if you were drawing along with me in this project, you also can share a couple of your favorite references, and I and maybe other participants can also draw some interpretations, some quick sketches with your favorite references. And by the way, right, I forgot to tell you it when I showed you them, but you should do it. You write in there in Telegram channel if you will share your references, why you like them. I can tell about my choices. I like dynamic, some movements, some interactions between characters, and interesting characters. Of course, elderly people, people with experience, with some original appearance, people who have individuality and bright emotions. It is my choice, and in almost every of references which I use, you can find these qualities and tell about your preferences. It is very interesting to know, and it really reflects your personality. So it will help us to know each other better. And what else I want to show you? I forgot to mention, that's also important. Who will show me your sketches? I will demonstrate some of them in my upcoming videos or live streams, so we can discuss them and you can see them in my videos. Now I would like to show you my couple of my favorite sketches from this project. I like this one. It is these two old ladies dancing from the one of my favorite references I showed you just a moment ago. It was a day when we were drawing only with one color but two different materials, with stains and with lines, so it was a little bit different from other days of practice. And also maybe this one is my favorite. I like the emotion. Even maybe these women are not super dynamic, but we can see how vivid is their conversations, and I like it very, very much. It's how they involved in the discussion. And I also like this one. They're completely static, but I like the emotions and how I interpret their appearance, so it is also one of my favorite. And you can also, in my Telegram channel, in the description, you can also show your favorite sketches and explain why do you find them the most successful, because you could have completely different way of thinking. Maybe for you a best sketch is which is the most beautiful or most, if you manage to draw the person in 1 minute. You have different criteria. It is not a problem for me at all, and it shouldn't be a problem for you, because we are all different, and it is much more interesting to communicate with different people who are united by the same passion, because we can, enrich our background, our inner culture with some different point of views. I like it very much. So what have we got after? I already told you, yes, what have we got after 100 of people? I think that I adjusted my confidence of drawing people to do it quickly, schematic, or with just a couple of touches of my stylus to create more expressive poses, gestures, to show more bright emotions. And maybe the most important thing that I can complete a challenging project, do it again and again. Already the third time in my life I doing this project, and I also think that important benefit for me is that I found a way, the combination of tricks which help everyone who eager to complete it. You can do it even if you are a beginner. So how do you like the challenge? I really adore it. I find it very useful and engaging. And as I told you before, I am participating in it already for the third time, and I would like to make it traditional and to return to it in a year. So we will see each other on this exact project in the next year. I hope you will be with me there. And I just want to say thank you. You are great guys, you are great people that you completed this challenge. Just continue doing this way, and your fears will reduce step by step, and your sketches become much more confident and authentic. If you're a little bit behind, just don't worry. Here is not place for worrying. You just should draw and adjust your skills, your mindset, your position, and you will get amazing results. By the way, I've got several very interesting, impressive references which I collected for this project, but their turn was not happen. So I am thinking it would be interesting to make some bonus live stream where we can draw together in the real time on the same references, and maybe to meet each other, have conversation, discuss our experience of drawing of this challenge, and of course I can answer your questions about sketching or these events. Write me if you like to take part in this challenge, not a challenge, live stream, and if you need this live stream, I will definitely do it, because I like to sketch that references which I have. Maybe I can show you something which I have. For example, something like that. You know, even if you are a beginner, you still can do it. Believe in yourself, and everything will be super. And some words about my upcoming events. On my yesterday's stream, where I drew apples, the link is here, I already told you that I found out that one very interesting sketch marathon started 2 days ago. It is about drawing botany, some botanical illustration, flowers, herbs, grass, and so on. And I also would like to take a part in it. And I even make a very beautiful color palette for it with different types of green and a little bit blue, yellow, pink, something very nice palette. I like to try it. And in that botanical challenge show 30 title of different plants, and you should draw them in 30 days. But it is not, it is the maximum. Of course, you can do, and I maybe also will draw what I can. Not, we are not in a, struggle and fight. We are gliding on the surface. We are enjoying the process, and we'll try to make it as convenient and cute and very emotional, but in a good way. I will try to do it like this. And I just would like to warn you that I am thinking about this drawing challenge, marathon, and ask you about which type of videos would you like to have with this botanical drawing. Maybe demonstration full speed, maybe some short, speed paint, yes? Maybe you would like to hear some of my explanations, maybe just some my comments, how I draw, and not less, maybe you would like to have some tutorial, maybe you would like to have just sketching together practice, maybe you would like to have video or live stream, or maybe you would like to have some conversations. Write in comments which format of video do you prefer, and I will choose the best option, which I will suggest the best for this challenge. So stay with me, and the first video to this challenge, I hope that I will post the link here. Thank you so much for being with me today and active and drawing so actively, and overcome some of your inner obstacles, barriers, your doubts in confidence. And the most important thing that you found guts to complete this almost impossible challenge from the first sight. This is a really great creative and your personal victory, and allow yourself to celebrate it, to give yourself some guilty pleasure, maybe a cup of tasty coffee, maybe 15 minutes of funny reading, maybe a nice walk, something which would you like, which would give you energy, some joy and pleasure. Celebrate today, because today you are a winner. I hug all of you, and I wish you amazing, inspiring weekends. And see you very soon. Bye bye.